So it's been a while since I put out a video, at least a long form video, and I wanted to put one out. I've got a ton of footage. We've been doing a lot of stuff, but there's just some factors as to why I haven't put one out, and I don't know, maybe I just needed the video diary of putting this all out there. Maybe I feel like I definitely feel like I owe it to the people that do watch and support. I really appreciate how much everybody has done for this, well, for the channel, at least in the last 3 years. Wasn't anything, I didn't know where anything was going to go with it. It's been a lot of fun, and the feedback has been really great, and I really appreciate that. I think a lot of people start YouTube channels just thinking, well, I can just put a camera up and do cool stuff and people will watch it. And to a certain degree, that's true. It's actually one of the reasons that I wanted to start doing my channel, because I saw so many videos where someone was just walking around with a camera in front of them talking, and like, well, that's not really all that interesting. I felt like I could do better at it, and that's kind of an issue with me. When I get involved in something, I get too involved in it, and I want to be the best at it. That's filtered into a lot of things throughout my life, with hobbies and professions and video making. I actually really enjoy doing the edits. I found that's something I really enjoy doing, but it takes a lot of time, and the more I do it, the better I want to get at it. So then suddenly I'm buying more cameras and laptops and mirrorless digital cameras and things, when for 2 years I did everything on my phone, and honestly I think those videos are a little bit better. So that all comes into effect because I'm trying to put out really good content, and with that comes more and more editing, and takes more and more time. So got to a point where I was spending entire weekends filming and then editing what I filmed to get videos out, and I enjoyed it, but it's not always the best use of your time. And YouTube has this way of giving you so many analytics to make things better, but you start getting very focused on how many people are watching the first 30 seconds of the video, and how many people are clicking off, and what the reach is, and how many impressions it gets, and who's clicking through the impressions. So then you're putting things out in different areas and on different groups, and trying to get things, trying to maximize it, which is the whole point, but I'm not doing this for a living. It took a long time just to get the channel to where it was monetized, because you need so many subscribers and so many watch hours, and it took a long time. And I had been very against shorts. I actually still am pretty against shorts. I feel like it's very cheap. I feel like it's very easy, but YouTube went to pushing shorts more than long-term videos because they couldn't compete with TikTok. They were losing so much ad revenue to TikTok that they started, basically their own TikTok format. So the long videos that I was putting out, that I was putting a ton of effort into and a ton of editing, were getting like 100 views. And the channel wasn't even monetized yet. So I'm not getting views, it's not pushing it, I'm not getting subscribers from it. And you do a couple of shorts and suddenly it's got 10,000 views and you get 30 subscribers. So it's kind of hard to fight the system when that's what it's made for. So that's why you've noticed a lot more shorts. Again, I try to use the shorts as a little bit of a highlight reel. It's not my favorite thing. I like putting out the long form content, and that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus more on what I enjoy doing, what kind of built the channel the way it is, so that anybody who's actually watching this video, I feel like I'm doing it for you. I mean, I'm doing it for myself because it's just what I enjoy doing, and I like having something that I can look back on. I'll go back and watch the videos of our family vacations and stuff just because it's a digital diary. But gotta step back a little bit from trying to be some successful YouTube person. It's not gonna happen. 3.5 years I've made $100, so it is what it is. So the good news is I have a ton of content. We've been street racing, we've been no prep racing, we've been vanning, been doing a bunch of stuff with the kids, and I've been filming most of it. I still even have, you know, all the multiple camera angles going on because I really like those types of edits, but it takes a long time. So the good news is I have a lot of footage. It's not going anywhere. The bad news is it's probably not going to be coming out weekly like I had been. It's just too much to keep up with the way that I want to put stuff out. So I put this video together just to show, it's kind of like a highlight reel. It's kind of an upcoming events reel. It's a trailer, whatever you want to call it. I just wanted to put stuff out there because I've got some really neat stuff. We've done some really cool stuff, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And so everything that you see in this video is just highlight clips, mostly from my phone, a couple of GoPro clips. So just keep in mind as you're watching this stuff, everything you see here is probably going to be into 4 or 5 long form videos with more detail and more angles and more footage. But I just want to put this out there. I really appreciate everybody that's watched. I really appreciate everyone that has been so supportive. When I see you guys at, you know, van-ins or no prep races or anything, everyone's just been so complimentary to the channel and the videos, and it's cool. Hopefully the kids like it. If nothing else, this is something for the kids to look back on at some time and say, well, that's what my dad was doing, that's what my grandpa was doing. Yeah, and that's another thing. You know, we haven't been able to get the 34 out, and it is 100% my fault. I've got some things I need to finish wiring on it and have not gotten the time to go over there and figure out, number one, how to wire it. There's a timing retard that I don't understand how to wire it, and I have to figure that out. And it just became tough because Dad lives half an hour away, and I spent a lot of time, a lot of nights, a lot of weekends over there, not at home with the family, not doing things with the family, and the family doesn't care about racing. So it's kind of hard to justify all that time. So I guess I maybe traded off being a good son for being a shitty father for a couple of years, and trying to right some wrongs here. So that's where I'm at. Maybe you watched this part, maybe you skipped ahead. It's fine. Just felt like I needed to get it out there, give a little bit of context to why there's been so many shorts, why there hasn't been long form videos, and just kind of where I'm gonna go with this. I still like the channel, I still like having it, I still want to do it, but it's nothing that's going to be a secondary income anytime soon. So it needs to be treated like that. It needs to be treated like a pastime, a hobby that I'll get to it when I can. So, very long-winded. If you stuck through this, thanks. If not, doesn't matter, you're not seeing it anyways. So I hope you enjoy the footage, and there's a lot more to come. Looks like actually everyone's parked for the Chipotle, which is fine. Just pull around, find an open spot, back in. But 2 other companies like both.
pretty impressive. It looked pretty good.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm going to break in here on this one because this has a lot to do with my story right now. I went out to the Kunli No Prep event with the hopes of putting together the best racing video that I could. I had 4 cameras going and I spent the entire day running up and down the track, changing batteries and memory cards, and I didn't get to hang out with any of my friends, I didn't even get to race the van, and I haven't even finished the video. It will no doubt be the best video of that kind I put out, but probably the only one.
Again. I didn't see this part. Yeah, you didn't know that?
And he earned a 3rd place and was a student in our graphic imaging technology program. Attends Bristol Worldview Heights High School, and at the Regional Graphic Media Alliance competition earned 2 bronze medals. Congratulations. PD in Orlando.
Pick two. I don't win games. I don't either. I don't win tickets.
You fool. It was all diversion. You first. You. This one. What are you doing?
This is so exciting.
What, Dad, you know those popsicles like Batman, SpongeBob, and Spider-Man?
Yeah.
They always come out cursed. Dad, you know that Spider-Man one?
That thing's not happy.
I think these might be like, there's like black things that come with big push pins that might hold it to the car.
You just want to go just to the inside of that bell.
How's that?
Looks good.
All right.
Tug it. Screwing up my footage.
Yeah. I figured that was probably why you were doing it.
Here's another part that needs a little bit more explanation. So Tom Ritchie has Headstone, which is one of the vans that has been most iconic and most influential throughout my life. And he reached out and said he was going to bring his race van Blastro to No Prep Mania. It was an absolute honor, and it was so exciting to be able to pit with and race with one of my idols. Dad and I had so much fun hanging out with Tom, having two vans at a No Prep race. I'm pretty sure as a record, it was a great day.